endless hallway, fluorescent ghosts overhead, vending machine coffee fizz, sugar settling like lead, pages of dialogue scattered, draft number 22. Each line tries to capture a version of me and you. Midnight at its echo in the hum of copy keys, storyboarded futures sprawl across my knees. Screenplay nights keep rolling, rolling through the blue, typing out the silence, the daylight never knew. Fade-ins chase the moonlight, fade-outs chase the dawn. I write until the coffee's gone. Old desk lamp flickers Morse code, begging for a rest. Ink blots bloom like city lights, smudged across my chest. Character arcs keep bending, won't land where I intend. Still I trace them, hoping the plot will let me in. Chalk dust on my jacket, soundtrack of a sigh, rewrites bloom and wither, but I refuse goodbye. Screenplays keep rolling, rolling through the blue, typing out the silence that daylight never knew. Fade-ins chase the moonlight, fade-outs chase the dawn. I write until the coffee's gone. Somewhere past the margin, a line begins to breathe. Girl meets her own reflection and lets the curtain leave. Scene by scene, I stitch the gaps, frame the softer view. A tender close-up proved the story's true. Screenplay nights keep rolling, rolling into day, turning sleepless whispers into something I can say. If every draft remembers the heartbeat I've drawn, I'll write until the coffee's gone, and then I'll carry on. Moon, are you listening? I carve my name into the breeze. Cherry salted night unfolds like quiet movie scenes. Lantern rivers down below keep pulsing in 6/8 time, while every breath I borrow tries to rhyme. Barefoot on the railing, lens fogged with sea spray light, I frame the doubt inside me and click it into sight. Dalmaji Hill, hold me steady, sing me still. Let your hush become a melody the trembling can't kill. If the world forgets my story, keep it hidden in the tide where fragile hearts like mine learn how to rise. Street bus scream lovers fade away, but their chords remain in me. Father's silence plays in minor, mother's hope in major key. I stitch those distant voices to the fabric of the waves, so even empty echoes sound like grace. Camera in my pocket, courage on my sleeve. I press record on feelings I once begged to leave. Dalmaji Hill, hold me steady, sing me still. Let your hush become a melody the trembling can't kill. If the world forgets my story, keep it hidden in the tide where fragile hearts like mine learn how to rise. When tomorrow breaks its promise and the city turns away, play this photograph in silence, watch the moonlight softly say, Dalmaji Hill, call me home when nights are cold. Make my fear a choir of whispers only dawn will hold. Every shuttered moment proves I'm allowed to feel alive. On Dalmaji Hill I breathe, I dream, I rise. Hey, touchdown on a night of lantern glare and city steam. Suitcase full of postcards I forgot to dream. Neon poems on street signs spell a language I can't read, but every blinking symbol sounds like stay and breathe. I trade my name for nickname badges, count heartbeats by the tramway lights. Freedom tastes like mango tea on rooftop heights. Working holiday skies, painting silver over jade. Carry every wandering hope my old town never made. If tomorrow moves too fast, let these towers teach me why even strangers bloom beneath the foreign sky. Paychecks in another tongue fold softer than they should. I mix rhyming with nostalgia, tastes almost like homewood. Night markets sing in minor key, but joy still finds a tune. Skyscrapers share their lullaby with the wandering moon. I pin loose maps above my mattress, trace routes I haven't tried. Courage glows like fairy lights along the tide. Working holiday skies, painting silver over jade. Carry every wandering hope my old town never made. If tomorrow moves too fast, let these towers teach me why even strangers bloom beneath the foreign sky. notice on the floor. Bare bulb in the hallway buzzes louder than before. Scripts inside us, receipts crowd the corner of my bed. I trade tomorrow's sleeping hours for unpaid lines instead. Neighbors' neon breakfast leak beneath the door. I taste their comfort, but I'm reaching for something more. Hungry but alive, sparks still jumping in my chest. Empty fridge or empty page, one of them will get fed. I'll season every sentence with the lightning in my veins. Let the world hear dinner table flames. Subway buskers harmonize with coins that miss the cup. I hum along in halftime, holding borrowed courage up. Coffee grounds grow bitter, but the dawn declares a truce. I stir the caffeine constellation into fuel I can use. City breaths in stereo echo down the line. I match their rhythm, turning dust to design. Hungry but alive, sparks still jumping in my chest. Empty fridge or empty page, one of them will get fed. I'll season every sentence with the lightning in my veins. Let the world hear dinner table flames. Maybe fortune skips a beat before it finds the tune, but I've learned to sing on syncopated moons. Every growl inside my ribs is just percussion for the fight. Hear it hit the night. Hungry but alive, embers shaping every word. Future twisting on my tongue, louder than I've ever heard. I'll set the paper burning with the fire I've kept inside. Hungry, yes, but fiercely, fully alive. Red light blinking on my phone. Midnight room is all aglow. Blank white walls become a screen where all my shadows show. I clear my throat, begin again. Take 7, maybe 8. Every stumble, every sigh is winding through the gate. I'm talking to the future with a flicker in my eyes, praying that the quiet parts don't drown beneath the mic. Roll it, let it breathe, let the camera catch the quake. All the hunger, all the hope, folded in this take. If I shake, don't cut away, leave the truth that makes along the frame, chapters I can't re-record. Dalmaji Dawn's Hong Kong rain, booze and cherry cord, moments stitched in borrowed light. Keep trembling in the lens. I trade the fear of judgment for the chance to start again. Somewhere on the playback, someone needs this beating heart. Let the fragile volume rise. Don't pull the doubts apart. Let the future hear the quake. All the hunger, all the hope, finally wide awake. If I shake, don't cut away. Keep the tremor on display. Press upload, set it free. My life's audition tape. Scrolling past a glowing screen, petals bloom above the sea. Two shades of pink repeat in loops, whispering to me. Salted breeze behind the glass paints a world I want to know, where every sway of blossom tells the tide where hearts can go. I can almost taste the shoreline in that silent frame. Cherry perfume, distant waves calling out my name. Double cherry blossoms right on a wind of new surprise. Mirror petals mirror me, drifting into brighter skies. If I follow where they fall, past the screen and city noise, will I find the place that turns an echo into voice? Backlit corridors appear, doors that open like a smile. Hotel walls in pastel tones stretch 1,000 miles. I rewind to feel the spark beating louder in my chest. Every loop a gentle dare to leave the second best. Blossoms split the evening light, folding pink against the blue. Two reflections, one for hope and one for something true. Double cherry blossoms right on a wind of new surprise. Mirror petals mirror me, drifting into bright turns an echo into voice. Morning spills across the desk, textbooks, ticket stubs, and keys. Every souvenir of should-be lives is rustling in the breeze. I meet my tired reflection, ask her gently, are you free? She blinks away the borrowed scripts and finally answers me. Chalk dust memories dissolve behind the glass. Heartbeat metronome reminds me class by class. I'm majoring in myself, writing every credit line in life, turning doubts into electives, letting instinct be my guide. No more waiting for permission, no more hiding on the shelf, cap and gown of cherry blossoms. Watch me major in myself. Syllabus of other dreams once pinned me to the wall. Deadlines shaped like barricades, applause that felt too small. Now compass points inside me, north is any road I choose. Failure's just a lab assignment, learn, revise, and move. All those second-hand ambitions lose their claim. Each time I sign my choices with my name. I'm majoring in myself, writing every credit line in light, turning doubts into electives, letting instinct be my guide. No more waiting for permission, no more hiding on the shelf, cap and gown of cherry blossoms. Watch me major in myself. Dean of my own courage stamps a fearless pass, no pass. Library of hidden courage, open stacks of polished glass. Grant me grace for every retake, let the curve be kindness now. Learning how to love the student in me, bow by bow. I'm majoring in myself, transcripts glowing in the dawn. Lifted key of G becomes the future I run on. Every door I open echoes, every bell inside me rings. Major in myself and minor in the wind that sings. Pages flutter shut, the lecture hall of doubt grows still. Graduated into living, heart enrolled and always I lost my step, the rhythm broke, got tangled in the words I never spoke. Days went on like heavy waves, but I'm not here to drift away. This pause is not the end of me. It's the breath before I rise completely. I'm coming back to me. Not someday, today I breathe. No more waiting in the dark. I light myself, I leave the mark. Gentle but unshakably. I'm coming back to me. Not a victim, not a ghost. I'm the quiet voice that needed me most. I hold my hand, I draw the line. The fall is over, now I climb. No shame in slowing down, but I refuse to disappear. This heart has work to do, and the time to start is here. I'm coming back to me. With calm and clarity, storms don't shake my core. I'm not who I was before. This is my recovery. I'm coming back to me. This pause is not the end of me. It's the breath before I rise completely. I'm coming back to me. With calm and clarity, storms don't shake my core. I'm not who I was before. This is my recovery. I'm coming back to me. Checking fades behind me, lobby hush begins to sing. Velvet chairs and evening lamps breathe out a gentle spring. Steam curls from a porcelain cup, blush pink as fall in bloom. First sip finds the silence flowering in the room. Windows lean on moonlit waves, curtains learn to sway. Somewhere in the jasmine mist, my worries drift away. Cherry tea breeze, cradle me slow. Carry soft petals wherever I go. Sweet on the tongue, come heather stitching quiet back to me. Lantern light reflects in gold on ripples of the cup. When I close my eyes, the bloom is lifting me up. Cherry tea breeze, cradle me slow. Carry soft petals wherever I go. Sweet on the tongue, calm in the veins. Cherry tea breeze, whisper my name. Let the world keep spinning, corridors of haste. I'll stay where floral rivers meet the porcelain taste. Heartbeats settle softer than the turning page. Rest becomes a promise in this fragrant stage. Cherry tea breeze, glow in my core. Teach the restless traveler what the hush is for.